Okay, so got my first fully finished arrow made using right wing goose feathers. Got the feathers tied in. That was my first attempt, so it's not very perfectly even, but I have to clean up the knock a little bit, but it turned out pretty good. I'll back up here so you can see the whole thing. Hopefully you can see the whole thing. So I'm going to take my first shots with it. I haven't actually shot one yet. These are the new Bear Paw rubber blunts from Martin. They are much softer than the Bunny Busters and some of the other blunts. The only thing is they have a ridge when they come. They've got a small raised ridge around the edge. I haven't taken any hits, so we're going to do an archery practice soon here. But what I've done with some of them is I've trimmed it off and rounded the edge a little bit. It's soft, so it was easy to take that off and make it just a nice smooth flat blunt. It's got a flat socket, so when I glued and pressed the shaft in, it seated nicely, so shouldn't get the wrong kind of pressure on the end of the blunt on the insert. So that's the arrow. We'll take a few shots. This is the only other thing that I've done recently with my bow. This is just the standard reenactment oak bow. I think, what are they, 25, 28 pounds, somewhere there. I took the old wool yarn off of the handle and I stitched on some 8 to 9 ounce veg tanned leather. So actually the feel of it feels really good. And the thing that I like about having modified it is I have a nice solid arrow rest as well. I prefer shooting with an arrow rest of sorts just because it has a perfectly consistent draw. It doesn't kind of depend on where my hand is at and if it catches on my combat glove, some of the leather guard there. So I think I'll enjoy that, see how the arrows take off of that arrow rest, but it feels good. We'll see how it actually shoots in the end. Okay, we're not very far away from the target here. We're going to take a shot with our new arrow, or a couple shots anyway. See how they fly. You can watch the maiden voyage of my first arrow making attempt. If it bombs, we'll all laugh together. First one seemed to come off pretty quick. Didn't see too many bobbles in the arrow. Try again here. Oh, I wish I had a bit further back I could go here. Looks like it's flying pretty nice though. Do one more, hit the boss. That works.